Hey guys, thank you so much for being on the team call tonight. It is February 21st. I almost said January. Um, and we are going to be talking with Jess O'Connell from Skinny Jeans Revolution. And we're going to talk about the leadership ladder, which I think is really important. So when I signed up as a coach, we didn't have the leadership ladder. It was just rank advancement. So it was like emerald rank, ruby rank, diamond rank, whatever. Now they are kind of moving into this leadership ladder type thing. And so instead of saying that we want you to be an emerald coach, which would mean that you have 2 coaches underneath you, which of course is still important and helps with your leads and whatever, but you should also like move towards your first goal on the leadership ladder, which is business starter. And so Jess is going to kind of talk about more about that. So I'm going to switch it over to her and let her take the reins on this. So go ahead, Jess.
Hey everybody, I am Jess, the leader of Skinny Jeans Revolution. When I started as a coach too, the leadership ladder didn't exist. I think it was rolled out at leadership in 2014. And when I first heard of the concept, I really liked it. I felt like our rank system was kind of missing something. And so when I first discovered that the leadership ladder was coming out and the way that they explained things and laid it out, I thought was pretty brilliant. So I kind of dug into it. And I'm a big advocate of using it to not only help yourself move your business forward and to help you set goals, but also to help your coaches set goals. So I thought I'd help you guys learn a little bit more about it and how you can use it to help your coaches and help yourself advance your business. I also have noticed that in the last probably couple months, Beachbody has started adding leadership ladder rungs to requirements for things. Like in order to qualify for I think it was part of new leader training, you had to either be a 2-star diamond and get a certain number of elite points, or be a executive leader and get this number of points to get the free room or something. Like they've started to implement leadership ladder rungs as part of the requirements for things. And so it's important to see that because not every diamond is a team builder and not every team builder is a diamond. So I think it's important to realize that those things are different and that you should be shooting for team builder as well as shooting for a diamond. So I'll explain what all that means in a moment. But I wanted to start with sharing this for you guys. So can everyone see this diamond versus team leaders thing? Awesome. So when they were first coming out with the idea of the leadership ladder, what they did was to come up with the benchmarks, they looked at the class from January 2014 and all the way up to October. And what they did was they saw the people that did reach the benchmarks for team leader, which I'll tell you in a few minutes what those are, and the diamonds that didn't, and what percent of those people continued to advance rank. And so in February, the people who became diamonds in February of 2014, 4% of them became further than a diamond if they did not hit the leadership ladder benchmarks, or 59% of them did. Does that make sense? So 4% of the people just stayed diamonds, or only 4% of the people advanced rank after that, sorry. So 96% of them stayed diamonds. They didn't further advance in their business after that. And so basically what this is showing is that over time, the people who were ranking to team leader as well as diamond advanced their business further. I realize now that that's kind of a confusing thing, but whatever. It just shows that these benchmarks help you succeed in your business more. So I'm going to share this screen now. So all the information about the leadership ladder is actually housed on the online office, which I love. It's really not ambiguous at all. They really break it down. And I know that we're off to the side, so I'm going to scoot this over. Can everyone see this now? Cool. Okay, so this is kind of the breakdown by rung, and then we're going to look at each rung individually and all of the awesome information that the website has. for that. So the basic rungs are business starter, team builder, team leader, organization leader, and executive leader. And as you can see, they are tied to ranks. So your rank is still important, but it's not the entire picture with the leadership ladder. So a business starter is the first rank, and my personal opinion is that every new coach should start out wanting to be a business starter. That should be everyone's first goal, because it hits some major things that they should have. That means that they earn $100 in the month. BP is bonus points, but it means dollars. They reach Success Club 5, which if they reach Success Club 5, they will earn $100 because that's how math works, and they're a coach. And so this is a really achievable thing for a new coach to reach, rather than having them try to find two random people, their aunt and their husband, or their boyfriend and their sister, to become an emerald, which really has no basis on their business, because if they're just signing up two random people, their business isn't really moving forward quite yet. So having them strive to be a business starter by selling 3 challenge packs or getting Success Club 5 and earning $100, they're building momentum. They've started the foot onto Success Starter by being Success Club 5, and they've made some money. $100 in a month is kind of life-changing in your first month. Like, I think that that's a super achievable goal for people, and it doesn't require them to find random people to join them in this business. I still think Emerald is a huge thing that people should shoot after, but I think that right off the bat, we should try to get people into business starter rung. So let's see what the website tells us about that. So as a business starter, the website is really cool. It tells you everything, and it's a really great place to send people to kind of help them understand what they should be doing on a day-to-day basis. So as you can see here, it's broken down into do this, know this, learn how, and then the benchmarks are the same thing that we just saw. So do this. It tells you to invite people, sell 3 challenge packs, drink Shakeology, do personal development. It literally breaks down what your power hour should be. And then it tells you helpful activities on top of that. Set business hours, wear branded logo, plug into the National Morning Wake Up Call, invite friends to try Shakeology. These are all things that people who want to be business starters should do, and these are things that new coaches should do. These are things that they need to know to be a business starter. The 3 vital behaviors, your story, social media skills, Shakeology. And I'm not going to read through all of this. You guys know how to read. You can check out this part of the website. You can access it by going to news and training, and this is where it's at. Business starters should know how to get started, to enroll in a Coach Basics group, connect with people. There's the contact list, the memory jogger, how to build relationships, social media do's and don'ts. It is all laid out here for you. How to invite people, how to overcome objections, how to earn money, and to know the Shakeology and Beachbody products. These are everything that a new coach should probably look at if they want to start earning money with this business. These are all great things to check out for them. And then this again just outlines what it is to be a business starter. So the second one is a team builder. And that benchmark is earning $250 a month, earning Success Club 5. You have to be an Emerald or more. And you have to have 2 personally sponsored coaches earning at least 1 Success Club point. That's a big one. When I became an Emerald, my 2 coaches were a friend who was doing it for the discount and my husband, and neither of them were earning Success Club at all. And so I was making money retail wise, but I wasn't really building a team. And so the next step after people, I think that the leap from Emerald to Diamond is really big. And I think that it's kind of abstract because you're going from trying to find 2 discount coaches just so you can get your leads and to get Emerald status, to trying to build a team and not really knowing where to go in between that and what that looks like. And so what I love about the team builder benchmarks is that you are still doing retail. You're getting Success Club 5. You have at least 2 coaches as an Emerald, but you also need 2 coaches to earn Success Club points. And that's just 1. They don't have to earn Success Club 5, but just at least 1 Success Club point. And then also this week leg volume comes into play. Your week leg needs to have 200 team volume points to be a team builder, which the week leg volume really comes into play the further you go up the ladder. I think that that's a huge thing about building a business, is building up your weak legs so that you can earn that team cycle bonus. And so they put that in there so you can start doing that. So again, the do this, know this, learn how. Continue with the coach activities, build relationships, blah, blah, blah. schedule a power hour, all these things that you know, but it really breaks it down. Things you should know how to do: convert customers into coaches, to successfully onboard new coaches, learn how to do these things, learn how to recruit and support new customers, how to recruit coaches, how to onboard new coaches, how to earn money. So these are all things that are explained in this training that are really laid out for new coaches that are like, okay, this is the next goal. How do I do that? You can say, well, go to the back office, click on training, and check out all of the resources for you under the leadership ladder for team builder, because that's your next push goal. So same thing for Diamond. There's the team leader, which is the next one up. To be a team leader, you need to earn $1,000 a month, get Success Club 5, be a Diamond or more, have 4 personally sponsored coaches getting at least 1 Success Club point, and have 5,000 team volume in your week leg. That's quite a bit. If you're not a Diamond, that's an abstract number, but if you are, you realize that it takes a bit, and having strong coaches on that leg that are building teams to earn that. And so again, this is kind of the bridge between Diamond and Star Diamond, because you're hopefully helping coaches build their teams and helping them get to team builder so that you can earn up to team leader. And so again, it tells you what you need to do, what you need to know, and what you need to learn how to do. And all of that training is right here. Raise your hand really quick if you did not know this existed. Yeah, I didn't either until I started poking around in the back office. But I think that it's really, I love that it's so laid out. And then just going further, 2 to 4 star, 5 to 15 star, what you need to do and what you need to know. And that crazy ass week like volume that's involved. But yeah, so this will break it down. There's an awesome video from Michael Neiman that explains why they came up with the leadership ladder. It's like 1.5 minutes. And then another training with Melanie Mitra that explains the leadership ladder that was from Summit, I believe, last year. So how do you use it? So this is this great thing that was developed, but how do you use it to help your coaches, and how do you use it to help yourself? I think that you should take a good look at your business. Oh, I'm going to screen share again. Sorry. You're probably asking yourself, well, how do I know where I am in the leadership ladder? It's a great question. So to find that out, you go to your homepage. Oh, come here. And click on leadership ladder. So I am a business starter because I have had a rough year so far, but that's okay. So my next rung is team builder. So just like rank, you can lose these. You drop down rungs depending on how you're doing. My highest has been team builder. I'm back down to business starter because let's look at my commission, but that's okay. So it'll tell you what you did last month, what you are at this month, and what you need to be at to reach the next one. So I'm at Success Club 4, so I'll have Success Club 5 by the end of the month. So I will be a team builder by next month to reach the next rung, which tells you right here. So you should all go into your online office and look at this and see where you were last month, see where you are so far this month, and what you need to hit to reach the next rung. And every month on the 1st, well, it uploads about on the 5th, like after the 5th day of the month, this updates to how your last month went. And see what you need to do to reach that next rung and how you can improve it. Like if you need to get 2 coaches that are reaching Success Club or have Success Club points and you only have 1, then you can kind of figure out who you think would be a good person to work with this month to help them reach Success Club. And really see what you can do to encourage them to help you reach the next rung. And same thing with like week leg volume. If your week leg is looking a little pitiful, like it was in January, to start working with your weak leg and to help them reach their goals so that you can move up the ladder. And so you'll know where to start working on that. So again, how to help your coaches and how to use this to help your business. So you can look at the leadership ladder every month, look at what needs to be done, and kind of gut check what you're doing. I think that we all think, yeah, I'm doing the vital behaviors, I'm inviting people, I'm posting on Facebook. Why am I not reaching rank? Why am I not finding new coaches? Why am I having trouble getting Success Club? And I think that it's a really good gut check if you're like that, to go through those lists and be like, okay, am I inviting this many people a month? Am I posting these right kinds of posts? Like, what am I doing on this list that isn't being effective? Or what can I do more of to be more effective? And I love that it really lays it out on what you should do and what you need to do to reach the next steps of the ladder. And you can also talk to your new coaches. When I had a Getting Started Right call last week, I helped her understand what it was to be a business starter, what she would need to do to get there, which is really simple. Just help 3 people, then you're a business starter. And how to make that her goal, and to help her on her way to Emerald, and how that would help her on her way to Emerald. By having 3 challengers, you can hopefully have 1 or 2 coaches out of that. And so just continuing to build your business. But yeah, I think that's kind of an overview. It's a great way to start setting goals, and it's going to become more important as far as rank advancements go. With Beachbody, they're starting to incorporate it into more and more things as this year goes along. So I think now is the time to really check out that side of the website, check out some of the trainings if you haven't seen them, or if there's anything you need to brush up on, and really dive into it and see how you can really make those benchmarks personal goals for you and for your coaches. So does anybody have any questions? You can unmute yourself and ask. I'm going to drink some water now. I'm just going to call on you randomly if you don't ask me a question. I know you have them. All right. Kathleen, what do you think? I can unmute you, I think. No, I can't. I'm not in charge. You have to hit mute.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Okay, sorry. I've never unmuted myself on one of these before. I mean, I just didn't even know that existed. So now I'm going to sit down during my power hour tomorrow and play around and figure it out, start using it as a resource.
Awesome. Do you think it's something?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Do you think it's something that would help you?
Oh, definitely. Yes.
Good.
I know that I have struggled a lot with trying to follow the scripts and do everything. And I feel like I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing. And I've still struggled with getting people to sign on to work with me other than my free groups. So anything that gives me new ideas on how to approach it is good.
Awesome.
What about you, Michelle?
I got it. Awesome. I'm going to totally check it. Sorry.
Huh?
I'm going to totally check it out because I didn't really know that was there either. I think I saw it and never knew what it was or like how it applied. So I like how it seems like it's all laid out because there's so much information. Like I think that's laid out really well, so it'll help.
It's also a really great resource for coaches who are new, who are signing coaches, because you might not necessarily know everything that a new coach needs to do to succeed. And so it's nice that it's laid out there and you don't have to come up with ideas on how to help them. You can just point them in the direction of that list to help them get started.
Cool.
Anybody else? I'll stop picking on you. Hey, Rachel, do you have any questions?
No.
Okay. Do you use the leadership ladder?
Actually, I don't really. I should, because you're right. Like it's a great way to like set specific goals. Like, cause I can say, oh, I'm going to be 7-star diamond by summit, or I'm going to be elite ×2, or whatever the case is. But I actually have to like put that out there to get there. And if this allows me the chance to be like, okay, let's not push for 7-star, let's push for executive leader, or whatever the case is, then you have something that you're striving towards. And I feel like as you're working, especially like with your weak leg side of it, like, cause executive leader is freaking 50,000 weak leg team volume. So that's huge, because my weak leg team volume is like 11,000 this month so far. So, you know, as you're working with that side, helping them build their volume up, they're going to conceivably go diamond or so on and so forth themselves. So then it kind of just like, as you're working that side of it, the other side just happens. So, and I also like the idea of not focusing on Emerald for new coaches and being like, hey, let's get you to make $100 a month, which is going to pay for your Shakeology, and let's get you to Success Club 5, and that's going to make you a business starter. That's far easier to say than sign up 2 people.
Yep.
So
I think my favorite thing about this is I am a fallen diamond. I joined this business and in a fever rush took right the fuck off. I was a diamond in 90 days and it crumbled to shit because I built my diamond of discount coaches and I didn't build a strong foundation. And so I still am working on building a strong foundation. As you can see, I'm an Emerald coach and I've been a coach for 2 years and I've been a diamond for about probably 20 months of that, but it comes and goes because I never took the time to build a strong foundation. And I have lost almost every single coach that I initially became a diamond with, like all but one, which I think is kind of shocking to a lot of people who become a diamond and think that that's it. They're like, diamond, whoop.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm a master at this business. Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, but that's also how it's done, like, how they make it seem too, which is something that like corporate has talked to me about, you know, like don't make diamond into a big deal. Like it's 2-star diamond that people should be pushing for, because then you're constantly moving. Because I mean, when I was a young baby coach, I remember watching this one girl, her first name was Ashley, but I don't remember what her last name was, but she had like a really great transformation and she was a diamond coach making over $1,000 a week. And I remember telling Aaron, I'm like, I'm almost to diamond. I'm going to make $1,000 a week. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Cause I just thought that that's what it was. And then I got diamond and I'm like, cool. So $250 a week.
Yeah, exactly.
Going on. You know, so it does like, diamond is a great thing to push for, and I understand why leaders push for it, because heck, if you go diamond, I go star diamond, you know, whatever the case is. So it's like of course you're pushing for that, but I'd 6-week qualification periods suck. And I would much rather have a very strong diamond going into that than just someone, you know, whatever.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think that, and especially for a coach, it doesn't feel good to lose your rank. Like, I think if you've ever lost a rank, you know how much that fucking sucks. And so to have a system built that gives you the grace to build it slowly and build it right. And it's like, we're going to reward you for building a strong business, not we're going to reward you for finding 8 suckers who could sign up underneath you for a discount and have 2 of their friends sign up for discounts under them. Because that's exactly what happened to me. And like I made my husband Emerald, and then I made a friend of mine Emerald by putting 2 of my discount coaches under her. Like I literally built this empire on crumbles, and it's since been such a disaster to try to keep back up. But I've learned that my diamond rank doesn't mean shit, and that I need to build a stronger foundation. And so like while reaching for diamond, awesome. But don't duct tape a diamond together like I did. Like build a stronger business so that you don't lose your diamond, or if you do, you can get it back because you have more leaders and you're developing leaders rather than developing discount coaches like I did. And so that's one of that's why I'm such a big advocate of this leadership ladder, because I don't want anybody else to build a crumbling business, because that isn't good for your self-esteem on any part. Like I lost my diamond, my star diamond lost hers. Like we both did it so fast and we just crumbled. And for almost an entire year, we didn't do shit, because that sucks, you know?
Yeah.
So I think to save everybody that pain by helping them do it right, I think is my mission with this thing.
Michelle, don't worry just because like signing everybody up and making them quit. Because I'll tell you that like even if you sign up a rock star, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're gonna last in this business. Like I've had a diamond quit, so it's not just like, yeah. I mean, like when I went diamond, I signed up 12 coaches. I talked about this in our little diamond chat thing or whatever, and none of them are working the business anymore. Or like last year when I looked at my whiteboard from 2 years ago in November because I was trying to hold premier rank, and I looked and there's like maybe 3 coaches from my entire downline that were still active. So it's always about finding more people and building more people and finding those rock stars, because out of the 10 coaches that you're going to sign in a 6-month period or whatever, one of those coaches is going to want this as much as you do and want to run with it. So I mean, that's okay. It's okay to have people quit.
Yeah.
Always keep moving forward.
And don't base your success on if somebody else fails, because it has nothing to do with you. If you lose your rank because somebody quit being a coach or someone goes inactive, that's not a reflection on you personally. That's a reflection on them in their life. The way that it's a reflection on you is that you weren't continuing to build your business and find new people and help new people see this opportunity. And I think that there's a lot of coaches that even with Emerald get their 2 coaches and they're like, these are my 2 coaches. And right now I have these 2 coaches and they're the only 2 coaches I need because I'm an Emerald. Mm-hmm. And then one of those coaches is like, and I like pizza. They're like, well, fuck my life. I'm not an Emerald anymore and I'm not worth shit. Like, don't just have 2. That's when you're like, and I have these 2. And I have this one, and I have this one, and I have all of these. These are all of mine. And I'm grabbing random shit off it's all planners. I literally just grabbed like 6 planners off my desk. And like, that's when you know, like you're just trying to find more and more people to join your friendship team, because then if one of them's like, I like pizza, then it's not the end of the world, because you have like 6 other friends that also like pizza, but aren't going to stop coaching because of it.
Because I like pizza too.
Word. Shout out to pizza.
All right. Does anybody else have any questions? We have about 7 minutes, so I don't want to miss anything in case anybody has a big one.
And if you're afraid to ask, just type it out. There's no shame in that.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess then I will let you guys go. I feel like we already know what next week's call is about, but I don't remember. I'll have to look at my planner.
Let me look at one of my 7 planners.
What was my announcement?
Yeah, you never announced something.
Oh, it's like the 21st of the month, Hit Success Club. It's Team Cup month. Like, who's still pushing for your goals? That stuff. Sorry.
There's another hardcore preview tomorrow, right?
What?
A hardcore preview tomorrow?
Yes.
Is there another